Alright, so I've seen weird stuff on the internet. Most of y'all have seen weird stuff on the internet. You usually got your weird videos, you got your funny videos, you got your people that are content creators like myself that all they want to do is entertain. And then you got like your leftist side of the internet that pushes their agenda out and tries to like drown you with their bullshit. And that's just an honest way of putting it. If you don't see it that way, then you don't pay attention that much. But I'm going through YouTube and I'm doing my content searching where I'm like, all right, I need to find some stuff to, to make some videos for my people. Something funny, something I can use as educational, informational type stuff. So I'm like typing in random stuff on YouTube, and you type in like radical feminism, and then bam. And then if you're creative, you end up with like a stream of videos you can just use as content. And you're like, wow, I just hit the lottery. So yeah, it took me like 1 minute and I've already found a video. So all I'm saying is, if you've ever maybe been like, hey, the house is getting kind of hot, you maybe made it cool by touching the AC in the house, and there was a female in the house, then you're probably a sexist asshole, and that's just the truth according to this news outlet. So yeah, without further ado, check this out.
There it was. There I was thinking it was just me that had a problem, but it turns out it's the air conditioning that's sexist.
Yeah, the AC is extremely sexist. Yesterday, my girlfriend walked by and it called her a dishwasher. Then she freaking cried, and I was like, do I need to wipe your tears away? And she was like, no, that's sexist. Just because men do that in love movies don't mean you can do it, you sexist asshole. Like, baby, I'm just trying to make the situation better. No, you're not trying to do nothing. You're just trying to mansplain everything you do, you freaking penis owner. All penis owners want to do is freaking take over the world, okay? That's all. You just want to freaking have us wash your dishes for you. Why would I do that whenever I could just buy an actual dishwasher and just like press the 2 buttons and it does it for me in like 30 minutes? No, that's all you think women are here for. Is just to be dishwashers and mop the floor. Somebody to cook for you? Huh? Is that what you want? Why do you gotta be so offensive? You're getting very, like, obnoxious. Oh, I'm obnoxious? What, because I'm a woman? It's probably because I have a period. I'm just crazy, huh? I'm just fucking nuts. I'm going back to being single. See y'all later. Y'all fucking have a good time and shit.
I know. So many women in our office have the exact same problem. We just sit there absolutely freezing at our desks trying to type. You can probably tell I've got a cold right now, which I blame all on the AC.
Yeah, so all we want to do is make a change. There's a positive change in the world. So I created this list of important things to do to make America, a better place for everybody. You see, we got world hunger. We need to stop that. Abortions, they're killing lots of black babies, and black lives do matter, so we do need to stop, abortions for black children. Fatherless homes, that's a good one. Dads need to raise their kids so they quit, doing crazy shit and going to prison, because, mass incarceration is also pretty bad in our country. Welfare, yeah, there's people draining the welfare system, taxpayers' money, because they're lazy. But excuses and shit, that's another big problem, excuses. Let's see, unemployment, everybody draining unemployment because they just don't want to work. That's another one. Let's see, what else? Drugs are taking over the U.S. Everybody's wanting to be crackheads, and that's just not acceptable. Let's see, what else? Abuse, violence in the homes, causing young boys to see their fathers hit their women and then grow up and beat their wives. So that's a bad one. You don't want to, let that stem down in families and houses and stuff like that. And then you have cold AC in the office, offending people, hurting their feelings. I'm just wondering why this is last. Like, anybody have a pen? This should be first. Like, what the fuck? Like, are you sexist or not? Like, what's the fucking deal, cuz? Like, Jesus, man. Got my tire gauge as my pen. We're gonna mark that out. We're gonna mark this out. We're also gonna mark this, and this out. And, yeah. So, males controlling the thermostat is our biggest issue in our country. This is needs to be handled, taken very, very seriously. So, yeah, we're going to hope that Trump can pass this law after I send this paper into him, and maybe make it to where, men can never touch the AC at any given time in the presence of a female. So, yeah, that's going to be number one. All the other important shit, we'll worry about that after the AC.
And so it's just so actually quite nice to see this research. It's just such a relief to know that there's actually proof that this is happening, that women, do feel the cold more than men, and that the AC in offices is normally regulated more for a male's temperature than a woman's.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. You're cold at work, you know, and you're just totally incapable of bringing a jacket to work. But, I mean, you do work in an office, so I'd imagine that you'd be able to have a jacket. But, more importantly, I mean, like, there's people around the world that don't have houses, and they're homeless, and they're in the cold, and they're in the heat. But, oh, you in your office job, sitting in your office chair, you get goosebumps because you're too cold sometimes. I mean, did anybody ever give you the suggestion, you know, hey, it's cold as hell, my nipples are getting hard. Can somebody turn the thermostat down?
Hey, crank that heat up. It's colder than fucking shit here, dude.
No, that never ever crossed your mind the entire time you've worked there? I mean, maybe men control it because maybe the boss of your job happens to be a male. I mean, I've worked a couple jobs, and it's always been like, the boss gets to make the big decisions. You know, like how hot it is in the workplace. Personally, the last job I had, my boss loved it freezing cold, and I hated it because I hate the cold. But did I be like, yo, this is sexist? You're just got it cold because the lady in the front likes it cold. No. I just worked and then collected my paycheck because I was blessed to have a job. I wasn't bitching about how cold it was. This is the problem with people not getting their way. They turn into little tit bags. Oh, well, you can't say that because that's offensive. You know what? You can suck my ass. I don't care about offending you. That's the problem. Everybody cares about offending somebody. So it's like, you can't say this and you can't say that. Oh, I can't? Hey, fuck you. Did that hurt your feelings? You don't like the F word? Is that too profanity? You don't like profanity? Okay, well, I don't like your face, so now we're even. Like, this lady was actually brought on live television on an actual news channel to talk about the AC in her job. Like, you had a platform. Not only a platform for, like, women and, you know, feminism, the movement that you're pushing, but you blew it. Just like the protesters in Indianapolis. You had, like, the perfect platform to be like, hey, this is jacked up. But instead, y'all were like, I got an idea. I know exactly what we're going to do with, police violence. What are we going to do, Joseph? We're going to go loot Target and burn down the AutoZone. Dude, you're a freaking genius.
And it's an explanation for these constant battles you'll see in offices right across the country between the sexes for control of that office thermostat.
Yeah, exactly. And I think, you know, one of the biggest problems is that often in offices, it is men who control temperatures. You know, that's just something I've found anecdotally. And because majority of the men in offices seem to be absolutely fine with the temperatures, you know, women kind of just sit there on the corner feeling absolutely frozen.
Yeah, must be like so miserable and stuff. Like, I mean, like whenever I walk into a cold environment, like I'm miserable. Like I'm allergic to not hot weather and not hot stuff. It's not hot. Like whenever I drink like tea with ice in it, like I get offended sometimes because it's cold and I didn't give it permission to be cold. So I usually drink hot chocolate during the summertime because the cold offends me. Hurt my feelings. Hurt my feelings real bad.
And, you know, often like...
Whoa! Wait a minute. Whoa! I just noticed something. I know exactly who you look like, and you know who I'm talking about. With your little internet clout, I know exactly what you're doing. Do you have any, sisters or anything? You know what I'm talking about? Oh, no, I don't have any sisters. No, definitely not. Yeah, because I sure do know who you look like. Hi, I'm Mia Khalifa, and my favorite food is dark meat. I know for a fact there was like 145 people that were like, dude, I thought the same thing when I first saw her. Man, I ain't seen a face like that since I was 15 years old. I can't help it, I'm too honest. That's why YouTube's trying to me right now. People are telling me, yo, hey, I'm subscribed, but I didn't even get your last notification. And I'm like, huh, weird. Don't know why that happened. YouTube's master plan. Oh, we have a kid. He's doing good with views, subscribers. It's alright. He's looking alright. But you see, he's not lying to his audience. He doesn't fit the leftist agenda. This kid looks redneckered and shit. We're gonna have to stop this guy. I'm gonna come up with a plan. A real good plan. We're gonna call Phil Jackson, the Lakers coach. We're gonna figure out how to triangle offense his little ass. See, we're gonna pin him at the 3-point line. We're gonna block his videos so people quit seeing the stuff. I want them to think that he fell off the internet. Yeah, anyways, back to this AC lady who's offended because it's cold and shit.
actually nothing's being done to help them. And, you know, it might sound like a bit of a silly, light-hearted issue, but actually it's really uncomfortable being freezing at your desk every day. Take it from me.
Oh, no, I mean, I don't think that this is like a silly, lighthearted issue. I think this is very serious, you know, the fact that you're too stupid to bring a jacket to work! Jesus Christ, do you need to put like a letter on your icebox when you walk by and get your like breakfast? Hey, stupid, wear a jacket to work. You work in a cold office. I mean, most people are like construction workers and they're like, you know, legitimately like mad because they're sunburnt and their skin's like about to fall off and getting all wrinkly because they work in the sun all day long. And they're like, man, working in this Texas heat whenever it's 95 degrees outside kind of sucks. Then you have the stuck up like, hey, I'm too good for everybody people that work in their office and they're all like, yeah, it's just so sad that I have to be cold at work. Oh my God, your job feels like your living room. How uncomfortably pathetic. Why are you always complaining, bro?
No, I know I experience the same, because what I've often found is you go in on a really hot summer's day, you're wearing summer clothes, you go into an office and it's absolutely freezing. I think even for some men it must be too cold.
I don't understand why air conditioning is often so cold.
Because it's air conditioning.
Whoa. Holy freaking moly. The air conditioning's cold. What the shit? Is there an instruction manual on this sumbitch? What the hell?
So what you have to do is then take a jumper in with you and put that jumper on in order to be able to function.
I don't understand why they're acting like this is such a big deal when in all reality, if you take about 0.1 seconds to think about it, you realize how stupid this is. So you're telling me that this is something that bothers you that much, that you have to like brainstorm stuff to come on live television and talk about it? Like this is your like legitimate complaint? Like you're not even arguing for change. You're just bitching. That's it. This is just your verbal complaint, except for what should be to your boss, like, you know, like a normal professional employee would do. No, you're like, I'll do it on the news and fight for feminists. And you're like, why? Why do that? It's pointless.
Just like your movement, but I didn't say that.
We get it. It's cold at work. Wow. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, honestly, I think so many women listening now are going to just be nodding their heads thinking, yes, that is exactly my reality. You know, we joke at work that we actually can't dress fashionably anymore for summer because you actually just can't go in sandals. You can't go in a summer dress because you're going to have to put on the jumper or the emergency cardigan. So yeah, it is quite frustrating, especially when you then go out on your lunch break or your commute home and you're absolutely boiling outside. And I think there is a bit of a problem when it's warmer outside than it is inside your office.
Alright, let me crush your argument real quick. Especially since you're coming forward as a feminist and moving your feminist movement. To all my guys out there, whether you work in a warehouse, you're a construction worker, a welder, whatever you do. Imagine working a job where you got to wear your flip-flops to work. Wouldn't that be so easy and so comfortable? Maybe wear some shorts or some wind pants to work with your flip-flops and maybe a cut-off t-shirt. Wouldn't that be just amazing? Another thing, she's talking about boiling on the way home and it being hotter outside. What does this woman expect you to do?
Hey son, it's like 500 million thousand degrees. Can you cool down? I think it's ridiculous that it's hotter outside on planet Earth than it is in my work office. This is some bullshit. I didn't sign up for it.
You make no sense, and nobody seems to catch on to it. Everybody's so easily brainwashed. Goes back to what I said like 2 videos ago. You know, handicap thinking. Your brain's in a wheelchair. Remember that? Just stop and think about what these people say. So yeah, her argument is completely irrelevant and holds no value. Not because she's a woman, because her argument just holds no value. I'm not sexist. I don't have to prove that I'm not sexist. If you think I'm sexist because of this video, then you're just ignorant. You really are. You're just completely ignorant.
Oh my god, you're just so sexist, okay? In her office job that she does, where she doesn't sweat or anything, her armpits sometimes sweat. And that's just sexist for you not to even care about her armpits. Like, bro, the AC's on. The lady's fine.
So what's the solution then?
Because we can't have men overheating in the offices, can we?
Oh no, not a sexually profiling comment from a woman. Nope, she can't say that because she's a feminist. And if you challenge her on her sexist comment, then you're sexist. I mean, dude, play it back and listen to what she said, sarcastically.
We can't have men overheating in the offices now, can we?
I mean, I hate to sound sexist because I know where I'm from, we joke and this is gonna sound sexist, but where I'm from, if men work in an office, they're not considered Yeah, Yeah, just offended me. I make a lot of money and I work in office, so I do have testosterone in my testicles. But no, this is a joke. But yeah, anyways, whatever.
No, I think we just need a bit more flexibility. You know, I think it is just essentially common sense. So if, you know, an office is noticing that a number of women are complaining about the cold, they need to be more flexible. You know, they need to actually kind of lower it and not just say, but oh, the men are fine. You know, now there is actually proof that this is actually an issue.
Yeah, wham, poor me, blah, blah, blah. Anyways, my shirt, I got it off Redneck Nation. No, you cannot get this because it was a seasonal shirt. It was from Halloween, but as you can tell, it's a badass shirt as it is. So, you still go to Redneck Nation and buy anything you want to. Necklaces, hats, backpacks, jackets, hoodies, bedspreads, hats, if I said hats, I don't know, rings, wallets, cups, koozies, all kinds of badass shit. But make sure to use my code, Colby15, on anything you buy. And if you don't, then kiss my ass. So yeah, I'll link it in the description box down below. All you gotta do is hit the arrow under my video and it'll take you to it. Or you can just go to Google, Safari, whatever you got, and type in rednecknation.com. It'll take you to our website. You can look at anything we have, men and women, kids, adults, everything. So much cool shit on there. And remember, always use my code Colby15 on anything you buy to save some of your hard-earned money. I love y'all. Like, comment, subscribe. If you like, comment, and subscribe. If you leave a hate comment, then I'm gonna come through, track your IP address, and punch you in the face and knee your mother in the jawline. So if you leave a hate comment, that will happen. Don't test me. I will knee your mother in the jawline. I'm crazy. Be sure to leave a nice comment, and if you don't, then fuck you.